Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Bisdak Chef. I am your host, Rex Alba, and on today's episode, we'll be cooking a famous Filipino dish. It is called Igado. It is based on pork liver, pork tenderloin, and it's gonna be really delicious and hearty because we're gonna be putting pork heart in it. So, before we start, let me show you the ingredients. Check this out. The ingredients are pork tenderloin, garlic, red onion, bay leaf, salt, white vinegar, black peppercorn, ground black pepper, dark soy sauce, filtered tap water, pineapple chunks, red bell pepper, thawed frozen green peas, fresh pork liver cut into strips, fresh pork heart cut into strips, so first, we're gonna mix our pork in a bowl, put our soy sauce, our garlic. Again, this is in no particular order. You can do it in a different order. Vinegar. I'm just gonna use half of my onions, and you'll know why in a later part of the video. My ground black pepper, salt, and my bay leaf. We're just gonna mix them all together. Now we are gonna let this sit on the fridge for about 15 to 30 minutes. First, we turn on our stove. We're gonna heat the pan. Once it's hot enough, we're gonna put our oil. We're gonna heat it up for a couple of minutes. While we're doing that, we wanna get the marinated pork out of the fridge. This is what we marinated earlier. Now, as much as possible, if you can just separate the rest of the ingredients from the pork, that'd be better. You can strain it if you want. So right now, we just need the pork, okay? Once the oil is warm enough, put our pork. As much as possible, I try to get rid of the liquid, okay? You can strain it if you want to. Now, the reason why we don't want our garlic right now is because you don't want it to get burnt right away. So you want to make sure that the pork or the tenderloin is already brown before putting the rest of the ingredients. So we're just gonna stir this a little bit. This won't take long. It looks good and smells really great. I'm gonna wait for a few more minutes for that. Now, once you notice that the pork is already turning into brown, now you can put the garlic and the onion and the bay leaf from the marinade. So you just strain it from the marinade, or I just use my hands to strain it. Heat this up a little bit. I'm gonna leave this uncovered for a few more minutes, probably about 10 minutes. So once you reduce the liquid on this one, we are gonna put the marinade that we used earlier. The liquid is just coming from the juice that the pork absorbed earlier when we marinated it, and also from the oil. But right now we're gonna put the marinade. At this time, I'm gonna put the peppercorn. I'm gonna add the peppercorn. That's about medium-high right now. Once it boils a little bit, I'm gonna add the liver, the sliced liver. So the proportion would be, my pork would be about this, the same or half the liver, the amount of liver. Because Igado, it should be more, the taste will be a little bit more tangy, and you would get the taste if you have more liver. And we also sliced our heart earlier. This is just an option. You can have heart or not, or you can add any other organs of the pork. So in this case, I'm just gonna put half of the amount of liver, and that's the heart. Before I cover this, I'm gonna add a little bit of a ground black pepper and a pack of Hondashi. The small pack, I'm using a large pack right now, so you can use a small pack of Hondashi. It's about a tablespoon of Hondashi, or any seasoning you like. Hondashi is like bonito flakes in Japan, so it's like an organic seasoning. Bonito is like a small fish. I'm gonna cover this up for about 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, or when you hear that the mixture is boiling, I'm gonna add some. This is also optional. I'm gonna add some pineapple chunks on my recipe. That makes it a little sweet and also adds more juice on this recipe. So we're gonna cover this up for about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I'm gonna slow this down, medium low. Some people like to add additional water in this, but I prefer to use the juice coming from the pineapple and from the pork. And the green peas. So this is just half the pack of the green peas. So this recipe is really cheap. I believe this only cost me about $15 or less, and this can serve up to 10 to 15 people. So it's very cheap, and it's really good. And remember earlier I left some of the onions, so I'm gonna add this right now. Cover it up. Turn it to medium high for another 5 minutes, then we're done. And that is your pork igado. Hey guys, if you're new to this channel and if you like my content, please consider smashing those like buttons, sharing it, giving some comments on how we can improve this channel, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.